distance. Come home for 2 weeks vacation. Enough of them still stuck in the quicksand. Enough to hear us say them are the big man. In a Jamaica and them have the hit song. A gentleman me hear a play a Finland. Me never hear them playing up Pakistan. That's simple mean we not ready yet.
Good morning to those of you joining us on YouTube. Time now 8 minutes or 14 minutes after 8. It's a Monday. Welcome to the morning experience. SoundChat Radio is the place to be. If you're hearing us for the first time, SoundChatRadio.com. It's an interactive platform. We lead the Caribbean diaspora when it comes to digital radio. Morning, 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 morning. Good morning. Calling you live. Good morning.
Yeah, Chin.
Morning.
I'm galloping down the Pennsylvania Turnpike like what Dean said. I never hear nobody say galloping so sweet yet.
Galloping down the turnpike.
Galloping down the Pennsylvania Turnpike. But I call for big up me and Sherry Alamata Excelsior High School. Dominates the 4x100 and the 100 in that chance. Big up Excelsior. Everybody will go Excelsior High School.
The Crackers School. Big up to the Crackers them. Big up to the Crackers them. Big up to the Crackers them.
That clash there was something else, man.
Yeah, man. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. You brethren, me I tell you, man, when me get OGS, the win band, me like how do it the Radigan style. The man introduce every song and tell you the rhythm, man. It was a great thing, man. Me like how him deal with it, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for locking in for sure.
Chin, big up yourself.
Yeah, man. Big up to all the drivers, man, that's locked into SoundChat Radio in the morning. Big up to those of you who drive trucks, buses, Uber. If you drive for a living, man, big up, man. So many drivers across the United States of America listen to SoundChat. So we're going to be streaming on YouTube from now on in the morning time, right? So those of you who are just joining us, right, get used to waking up to us on YouTube in the morning, right? Among other platforms that you can wake up to us with as well, right? SoundChatRadio.com, the SoundChat Radio apps. This is radio that you can see and listen to at the same time, and that's what makes it so special. Now, here at SoundChat Radio, we cover so many different things. It's like many moods in the morning, right? We talk politics sometimes. Sometimes we talk entertainment. Sometimes we laugh. Sometimes we joke, right? It's all about just having that morning experience here at SoundChat Radio, and we entertain with conversation because radio is not supposed to be boring. I keep saying this, and I will continue to say it, right? That you guys can listen to music anywhere. You guys can make your own playlist now and just play and just leave radio out of your whole day, right? And that's one of the reasons why I love talking radio, talking programs, topics, because when you want to get opinions from others, when you want to have great conversation, you can't make a playlist for that, right? So, guys, welcome to the morning experience. Please spread the word. 17,000 truck drivers knocked out of service for failure to pass the Trump administration's English test, right? Now, you guys know that they've been talking about this for a while, right? That if you can't speak English, you can't read English, then you have no business driving a truck, right? And there's a whole heap of, non-English speaking people who, are part of the whole truck world, right? That transport goods from one state to another state and all that nature. And they do have their license, and they did pass their truck exam, right? So they have the certifications to be on the road, but the Trump administration has now said that truck drivers need to be able to speak English and read English, right? So they have these exams that they give these truck drivers, and if the truck drivers cannot pass them, then they take away their license to drive trucks. Now, the question that I want to ask you guys this morning is a simple one, right? Do you think this will improve road safety, or do you think this would just add to the shortage of drivers, or possibly both, right? But you know what? I'm not going to even give you the both choice, right? I'm just going to give you one out of two, right? Is this good for road safety, or is this going to just greatly add to the shortage of truck drivers, which then means the shortage of goods or the delay of goods getting from one place to the next place as, needs to be, right? Number is 917-717-8374, 917-717-8374. And those of you who are hitting me up on WhatsApp, just because the phone lines are temporarily down this morning, I will also be reading the WhatsApp messages as well, right? But I would definitely like you to let your voice be heard. 917-717-8374, right? What do you guys think? This whole new truck driver thing that the Trump administration has come up with has now, taken away the license from 17,000 truck drivers, right, across the U.S. And I'm asking you guys, is this adding to the safety on the road, or is this basically adding to the shortage of truck drivers, right? Which one do you think is the greater good, right? Which one is leading for you, right? 917-717-8374. 917-717-8374. And those of you who drive truck, which I know many of you who listen to SoundChat Radio are truck drivers, tell me what your experience is as well, because I know that a lot of you may interact with drivers who don't speak English, right? Calling you live. Good morning.
Good morning again, Chin.
Morning.
I've been driving for over 20 years. That law has been on the book since I've been driving. He's only enforcing the laws or the law that's on the book. Now, to answer your question, will it improve road safety? It may be a move in the right direction by only a small percentage. I forget what else you asked.
Yeah, will it improve road safety, or will it add to the shortage? And I want which one would be greater? You can only pick one. Which one do you think, it'll add to the safety, or it will improve road? Will it add to the safety on the road, or will it improve? Will it just further increase the shortage of drivers?
That shortage is a trick question, because there is no shortage. Or there's a shortage, but it's not of drivers. There's a shortage of good paying freight or good paying loads.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be greater?
Listen. Let's be honest with ourselves, right? And I know that I'm not in the truck field and you are, but losing 17,000 drivers has to cause a dent.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
It really doesn't. The last time I went through Oklahoma, I had a chance to stop in the scale house, talk to the DOT officer for a brief moment, and I questioned him about how many drivers he put on the service. I forget the exact number he told me, but it was greater than 17,000, and freight is still moving without any hitch. So that 17,000, even if it was 100,000, that ain't gonna stop nothing. In my opinion, there's a shortage of good paying loads. That's where the issue is of your quote unquote shortage of drivers, because ain't nobody hauling nothing for cheap. You don't work for cheap, so why should we work for cheap?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I feel about it.
All right, I want to hear from some more truck drivers this morning, right? And those of you who are just on the sidelines like myself, observing the situation, right? Now, here's what I always say, right? And again, I don't know. This is not my field of expertise, so we're just having conversation this morning, right? Time now is 8:22, right? Is there a large amount of accidents on the road because caused by people who can't speak English? Is that what this is for? The caller just called a while ago, said that this was always been a rule, that it hasn't been being enforced, and now they're just enforcing an old rule. My question becomes, 17,000 people are out of work, right? 17,000 truck drivers out of work. That's possibly 17,000 trucks off the road. I don't know. I'm just saying, one person per truck, right? My question is that the aggression to put this in place, is it because so many non-English speaking truck drivers were causing accidents on the road? Is that the issue? Right? Because if that is the issue, and there are statistics that show that, then we have to lean to the side of, well, the road is going to be safer. Now that these people who cause accidents because they can't read the signs and this and that are off the road. If not, then we may have to lean to the other side to say, well, now it may add to a shortage of truck drivers that will get your goods from one place to the next. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Yeah, Chin. This I know it's shortage, you know. This is just a way to cut out the own operators. This is a way the mega carriers them are cause all this chin. I don't know shortage. I think they just want to cut out all of the own operators and make it straight all mega carriers. That's all it's about.
So you don't think that it's safety or shortages?
No, it's not safety. They just want to cut out all the mega carrier, all the own operators. Right now, it's just be a mega carriers. All the money they put in.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. I need you to explain that because we're not truck drivers, so we don't know what that means. What do you mean by cut out the mega carriers?
No, they want to cut out the own operators, like the man them where drive their own truck. So now they have like all these bigger mega carriers, Swift, JB Hunt, all these guys. They just want to control it, so they don't want no like one man for own a truck no more. So they come up with all these mandates.
Okay.
You can't, yeah. So it's just be a mega carrier.
So in other words, they want like UPS and FedEx and those people to be moving the goods.
Right. Just want all mega carriers. Mega carriers. They don't want no own operators.
So do you think that they're not going to stop then with just non-English speaking? They're going to come up with something that may affect you as well, is what you're saying?
They've been come up with some. They come up with this thing, ELD in the truck, where no more paper logs, where your truck have to have this ELD thing where you have to track your thing. They come up with all kind of things for years, even with the fuel price. That's just to drive all the own operators because the mega carriers don't pay the same price where the own operators price. Mega carriers don't pay half the price where own operators pay at the pump. So that's all that is.
All right. Guys, call me up. The number is 917-717-8374. That's the temporary number for this morning. 917-717-8374. Right? How do you feel about 17,000 truck drivers being pushed off the road because they can't speak English? They didn't pass the English test, right? Will it add to the shortage of drivers? Some truck drivers are saying, but there is no shortage, right? Or would this simply make the roads more safe? Because remember, one of the major things that was being said is that these non-speaking drivers are causing accidents because they're entering the wrong ramps and, you know, doing all kind of things that they're not supposed to be doing on the road, adding to the road being not as safe as it should be. Here is somebody on WhatsApp that says this guy is 100% correct, which was in reference to the last call that I got. He's agreeing with the guy that's saying that it's not about safety and it's not about shortage. It's about getting rid of basically the mom and pop drivers, the independent drivers. Caller, you're live. Good morning. Caller, you're live.
You see, the man them want to really too fluent with English. Them want to tend to kind of drain the market because them run load for cheap and all these things because the mentality is them a look for help them family back home and them a water down the business for lack of a better term.
So slow down. So you're saying that this may be a good thing for those of you who are English-speaking truck drivers because the non-English-speaking truck drivers, they're just hustling. They're not dealing with it as a business. They just want to make the money and send the money, go back home. So they're underbidding the loads.
Exactly.
So
it is nothing to do with safety, but at the same time, if I get rid of some of them, the market, the trucking business will get better. Because right now, them just a water down the business. They move for any little money because them compare it to what the turnover will be back in them country. So them just a move the load them for cheap. You see what I'm saying? So if with them off of the road, no drivers can actually hold out on price and get better rates.
Okay.
But it have nothing to do with safety though. I don't feel like it have nothing to do with safety.
All right. The number in studio is 917-717-8374. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Action. Good morning, guys. Listen, I had a safety meeting the other day, about a couple of weeks ago, and the safety guy said that the freight is about to pick up because of the same situation here. They do have a partial part to deal with it, deal with the situation. But the thing is, with these guys that's not English speaking and stuff like that, they are one of the factors why the rates are so low. Because what I will do for $100, they'll do for $50. So you see, being that the trucking industry is saturated, they got people that will take loads that's not even adding up. They got a formula, weight, distance, miles, fuel. They will just do it and make, like they'll have 3 guys in one truck doing one load and split the money, and it's like they ain't making no money, and they cause the freight to shrink, So what the safety guy was saying is that with the tariffs and all these things that's going on, with this war that has made everything worse, you know what I'm saying? As the tariffs they start negotiating and renegotiating and stuff like that, the race is going to go up. Now, when the race is going up, it's going to cost the taxpayer more money, the customers more money and stuff like that, because you have less people doing the same job, so it's going to be more competitive. UPS is laying off people, FedEx is laying off people. I got friends that work with STs and all these other major carriers, and they freight is slow. They work hourly, and they're not even getting no overtime. You know what I'm saying? The average P&D, pick up and delivery, or LTL, light truckload, they average 60 hours a week. And I'm just talking about W-2 working 9 to 5. Sometimes they're working 4 days because the freight is not there. You know what I'm saying? So you see with these guys that you see running back and forth across East Coast, West Coast, the regional area, if they get in $2 a mile, $1.80 a mile, that's nothing. They breaking even, or especially with the surcharge, they ain't really making no money. When the trucks used to make money, when you was getting $3 a mile, $4 a mile. If you got a military contract, you're looking at about $5 a mile, $6 a mile. That's good money. You know what I'm saying? So you see, when they consolidate all these drivers that they're saying illegal this and no paperwork and not speaking English, that's gonna it's just gonna revamp the trucking industry. It's gonna reset it. Now, there's a lot of major companies and these carriers, they're going out of business too. JB Hunt is a powerhouse. Just like Swift, they're a powerhouse. But they have other companies that may be top 5. They're slowly fading away, or they're slowly merging. You know what I'm saying? So the economy is what the economy is.
So
That's what it is.
let me understand this.
Is because it ain't nothing to move. You know what I'm saying?
Let me understand this from those of you who are truck drivers. Big up yourself, Baltimore. Let me understand this, right? And guys, correct me if I'm wrong or I'm misunderstanding, right? The number, by the way, is 917-717-8374. 917-717-8374. It's 8:30 in the morning here, Eastern Standard Time. Big up to those of you that's locked in. It's SoundChat Radio broadcasting from New York City all across the world. There's people listening to us almost everywhere, right? So make sure you guys spread the word and let them know that this is where the vibes and the great conversation is in the morning. It sounds like you guys are telling me that it is the non-speaking truck drivers who are a danger to the industry. And it's not a safety danger. It's the fact that they are low bidding the loads, which is causing companies not to want to pay you what a load is worth because they have these people who will drive it for less, right? So it seems like a lot of you truck drivers, just based on the few calls that I got, you guys wouldn't mind these persons being stripped of their license because you believe like they're messing up the industry. Correct me if I'm getting it wrong, right? 917-717-8374. Call you live. Good morning.
Yeah, man, again, as a farmer truck driver, yes, I agree when it comes to the safety aspect, safety part of this whole situation. Because put yourself in somebody else's shoes. If you did go to Mexico or some other non-English speaking country and you drive on the road, chances are if you go do a job over there, you need to know what the signs say. You can't drive a car or a truck and then the bridge say, 9 feet tall or whatever the cases are, low bridge ahead, and you don't know where it's at. Then you go run the truck and tear off the whole at the top of the truck because you don't know what the sign said.
But question, and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just trying to have a great conversation, right? Is this happening on a large scale for the administration to take this measure? Is this whole thing happening on a very large scale where Spanish truck drivers or non-English speaking truck drivers are driving down the wrong roads and mashing up vehicles and killing people and all of that stuff?
It might not be happening on a large scale, but any death is any life is precious. So even if one death, it's one death too many.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be fair then, because there are regular drivers who are getting in accidents as well. So if we're gonna say, well, we're taking away your license because you don't speak English, okay, cool, right? And we're taking away because the fact that you don't speak English, we're getting, non-English speaking people are having 20 accidents per month, right? But how do you do that when the English speaking people are having 20 accidents per month?
Well, say you have to compile everything into one, you know what I mean? Because yes, you have the accident, and you also have on the other side we that talk about with the whole undercutting of the rate and all these kind of things there. So everything roll into one, make it a big snowball, and that kind of push everything overboard. You know what I mean? That's the problem right there. So
you don't feel like these people are being targeted then? You don't feel like it's part of the Trump administration's bigger agenda? You just feel like
they are being targeted. Of course it is. I mean, even Ray Charles can see that. They are being targeted.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, they might figure either get with it or lay down. You have to learn English. You have to do it.
So they're being targeted, but, and I'm not speaking for you, but I'm summarizing what some of the truck drivers said. They are being targeted, but for most of the people who drive truck drivers, or some of the people who drive truck drivers, they don't mind because they want to get rid of them anyway because they're low bidding the market.
Totally agree, they don't mind. I mean, it's more money in for them pocket. So, if them people are gone, hey, more jobs for them, better rates for them. So, unfortunately, that's kind of how things go. You just have to go deal with it.
All right. 917-717-8374, 917-717-8374. It's very interesting how we look at things, right? And how interesting, and again, I'm not throwing any shade at anyone. We're just having a good conversation this morning, right? And this is not just restricted to this whole truck driving situation. It's just, who we are as humans in general. It's very interesting how sometimes we tend to kind of look over right and wrong, discrimination versus non-discrimination, if the wrong or right benefits us in the long run. So in other words, we may have a different opinion about something if it's not beneficial to us. Does that make sense? Because these truck drivers are basically saying that, they're being targeted, and we understand that, but guess what? Boy, I feel them things still, because them they are mess up things for we. So if we get rid of them, we will have more work. But at the same time, what's happening to them is not fair, but I just saw it go. Call you live. Good morning.
Good morning, Chin.
Morning.
So the issue is, it's also with the mega carriers. The mega carriers are the only people that can move the needle. The mega carriers don't want the foreigners around because they're biting into their bottom line. Mm-hmm. The mega carriers don't want owner operators around either. So everybody's correct, but it's still, this is the bigger picture of the whole situation.
So the mega carriers are the ones that you feel is pressuring the administration to get these people off the road.
Correct.
So it has nothing to do with safety, is what you're saying.
Correct.
Has nothing to do with a shortage of drivers, available. This is all about, just basically mega carriers taking over the independent workers.
Correct.
Interesting. All right. It's a
dirty game, but you know what I mean?
So,
that's the way it is, right?
So are you thinking that truck drivers eventually are going to have to go work for mega carriers?
That's what they want. That's exactly what they want.
All right. 917-717-8374. Very interesting perspective. And again, those of you, I know a lot of you are on the road listening to SoundChat Radio in the morning and beyond, right? So big up to all the truck drivers. I didn't realize that, and this is why I love these conversations that we have organically in the morning. I didn't even realize that, the trucking industry was being threatened by big companies. I didn't realize that there was a squeeze where the larger mega companies really want to take over the routing and the delivery, and they're doing what they can do to kind of squeeze you guys off the road. Caller, you're live. Good morning. Caller, you're live. Good morning. I think I lost that one. All right, guys. So it's SoundChat Radio in the morning. Good morning to everyone. Time now is 8:38 in the morning. Gonna go to some, words of the day for Sister Angie, and then we get into some more conversation here at SoundChat Radio. Why not?
There is no safer anchorage for our learning, our lives, and our public actions than that provided by divine teachings. Words of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Love is so powerful that it can transform an enemy into a friend. In these perilous times, it is extremely important to discern an enemy from a true friend. A time when we have to be careful who we give our... No safer anchorage for our learning, our lives, and our public actions than that provided by divine teachings. Words of His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I. Love is so powerful that it can transform an enemy into a friend. In these perilous times, it is extremely important to discern an enemy from a true friend. A time when we have to be careful who we give our monies to as tips, who we break bread with, where we rest our heads, who we join with as soulmates, and more. It's called discernment of spirits. For me, the most important spirits that I look for are the seducing spirits. Why? The seducing spirits tell untruth and lies that sound completely believable. Therefore, make sure to check spirits and not how someone looks physically. The best dressed person, the most sweet talking, could be your worst enemy. Be courageous. Never run from the enemy. Hold the order and fight against the enemy. A reminder, this fight is not a physical fight, but a spiritual fight, a spiritual warfare. For we wrestle not with flesh and blood, but spiritual wickedness in high places. Prophecy. As the saying goes, keep your enemies close. That's the only way to know what's their next move. Moving forward, know this. The enemy of your progress is not stagnation, but false progress. The only time you get a fight is when you are doing right. So when the enemies come at you, rejoice and be glad. Something is right. And your weapon is one 4-letter word, and that word is love. For these few words, I give thanks.
Robert Nesta Marley, Reggae in the mornings. Good morning. It's Monday. And I will. Zen Namos.
Let's get together and feel alright.
So it's SoundChat Radio streaming live this morning. Not only on irishandchin.com, soundchatradio.com, and the SoundChat Radio app, but we're also streaming live on YouTube. I'm going to be streaming live on YouTube some mornings of the week and try to feel it out and see if it's a fit for us. You understand? If it's a fit where we can reach more people and entertain more people and get more people locked into the conversation this morning. You guys know how that goes, right? Growth is a wonderful thing, wonderful thing, right? And we are growing here at SoundChat Radio, right? Big up to those of you that was locked in for the Sound Clash in studio Sound Clash this morning. It was over the weekend, it was a wonderful vibe, right? And I'm going to give you guys a little segment to talk about that this morning. But since we're talking about non-speaking people, right, and the license being revoked, I want to jump into another story that kind of caught my eye, and I was like, wow, I want to know how SoundChat people feel about this, right? And again, it's slow-moving Mondays, guys, so no heavy conversation this morning. Or if we do heavy conversation, we're not going to move too fast with it, right? Because we don't start off the weekend fast. We kind of just walk on a Monday and just hold a vibe, right? A Maryland homeowner accused of calling ICE on her own workers after the remodeling job was nearly to completion, right? ICE ended up grabbing 6 workers, right? So this woman in Maryland apparently got some ICE agents, but she apparently got a company, right, to do some repairs in her house, remodel her house, right? And when they were just about finished, she called ICE agents to come and pick them up. Therefore, she does not have to pay for the service. I want to know what you guys think about that. 917-717-8374. 917-717-8374. 917-717-8374. So many people are talking about this all over social media. And there is, as always, there's some people that's going to say yay and some people are going to say nay. I want to know what you guys are thinking about it. I think that her bill was about $10,000 US, right? So say, for instance, the lady owes $10,000 US for the service. So instead of paying it, she comes up with a different scam, a different idea, right? And her idea is, well, these people are, non-English speaking people. More than likely, they're probably illegal immigrants. They know what they're doing, but nonetheless, I can get away without paying this bill. And I think that's probably what her thought process was. So what she did was, when they were close to completion, she called ICE. So there's video footage of them on the roof doing their repairs while ICE agents drive up and basically surround the whole entire property, right? What do you think about what this woman did, right? 917-717-8374. Caller, you live. Good morning. Caller, you live. Good morning. Caller, you live. Good morning.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Well, you're talking about a subject about people calling ICE on workers.
Yes.
I think that's such a cruel thing to do, and I think there's more and more that's out there, Chin. Whereas people get, half, 3/4 their work completed, and then calling, the authority on folks for no reason. This is very cruel, and I think, those people do not have a heart, and I hope going forward the complex will change, whereas people are requesting their full money up front before they do anything for, you don't know who is who, but, request your full money up front, That's the only thing I can say to those folks, And we'll have less of this issue, Jim.
It's a very dishonest but very creative way to get out of a bill at the same time. And I'm not saying that I'm championing this, I'm just speaking the facts, right? It's a very creative way to avoid paying what you owe, right? This woman allowed these immigrant people, or I want to say illegal immigrants, right, to do her remodeling of her house for her. And then when it was close to their completion, she simply just called ICE. And ICE surrounds the property and ends up grabbing 6 workers, right? And taking them into custody. And I don't want to tell you guys what I feel about it because I want to know what you feel about it, right? The number is 917-717-8374. 917-717-8374. Guys, get used to calling in for those of you who are listening to us for the first time, possibly on YouTube. And let me know what you think, right? 917-717-8374. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Jen, Karma is a bitch, man. And let me tell you, that house, some fire gonna reach that house when she least expected because it's a very evil, cruel. I mean, it's just, I don't know what word to put it in, man. That's wicked.
You think that's
at the highest level?
You think that's a wicked act?
Wicked act, low down, dirty, averaging, and some fire gotta reach our house. Let me tell you, Karma have a way, to reach sometimes things that we do and think we're getting away with it. Karma have a way to reach it, Brethren. That's evil, bro. Evil. That's it.
All right.
Get no worse on that.
Number is 917-717-8374. A Maryland woman had a group of illegal immigrants, right? Undocumented persons work on her house, right? And when it was almost time to pay the bill, which I believe was about $10,000 US, she simply just called ICE, and ICE picked them up. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Good morning. I think that's very wicked. And I think that karma is going to get her in the end. Because you don't have somebody do the work. These people are human beings, just like us, trying to make a life, trying to feed their family, trying to do what is right. And if you take them in, don't have a scheme, a scam. That's a scam to call ICE to pick them up when the work is done. That's really wicked. Really, really wicked. And karma going to get her for that, I think.
All right. The number is 917-717-8374. Those of you, feel free to hit me up on WhatsApp as well and type in your messages, right? But here is somebody that says she is an evil, right? Well, I can't read that on the air, but she's an evil person, right? She isn't getting away with anything because there is a Maryland law that says it's a felony to exploit labor based on immigration status, right? So this person is saying that she will not get away with it. And I was just going to ask you guys, well, should she not get in trouble for knowing exactly who she was hiring and hiring them anyway, right? But again, it goes by the rules of the state and all of that stuff. But I think there should be some punishment for this lady as well, right? But this is like stealing labor. That's what it is. It's stealing labor. She knew that her intention from the beginning or somewhere along the repairs that, okay, you know what? I'm not paying this bill, right? I'm just going to call ICE on these people, right? And that's exactly what she did to get out of her 10,000 plus balance. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Yeah, bless up again. I seen a woman that she's very wicked, right? Wicked. She knew exactly what she was doing, right? I recognize with the roofing already, and $10,000 is a little bit of money to repair that house, right? If she was supposed to use the right person, she would have to pay at least $20,000-$25,000 to do that roof. But because them guys was illegal, and she knew for sure they couldn't charge her the right price. So that's why she went that road. She's wicked. But karma is a you know what, you know?
Thank you so much for that. 917-717-8374. Phone calls keep pouring in the morning, and that's what it's all about. Guys, if this is your first time on, right, welcome to our SoundChat Radio. This is what we do here in the morning time from 6 o'clock in the a.m. till 10. We have great conversation, music and vibes and energy, right? That's what it's all about every single morning here at our SoundChat Radio. People take advantage of the system in certain ways. This woman found a way to take advantage of the system. Not to say that I agree with it, because I absolutely do not agree with it. And I think that is wicked. I think this is stealing as well. But nonetheless, this is, what she did. I want to know what you guys that's listening to me feel about it this morning. Caller, you're live. Good morning. Caller, you live. Good morning.
Good morning, Chin. That was Monday nastiness, man. And legally, that is conspiracy to conspiracy to steal services, which is the labor to repair the roof. And if the local authorities, well, if there's even a law about that in whatever county Maryland is in or wherever she is, yeah, she could definitely be prosecuted.
So it would be a wonderful thing if this thing turns back and bites her in her ass, don't it?
Say again?
It would be a wonderful thing if this thing turns around and bites her in her ass.
Oh, one way or the other, it will, either legally or morally, because you know, the universe don't forget, God don't forget, and karma surely don't forget.
The key word that everybody seems to be using this morning is actually karma. That's what everybody's saying, that she is going to get her karma this morning, right?
Evil act, there has to be a good act, and if there's a good act, there has to be an evil act. That evil act will be counteracted by a good act somewhere against her. Guaranteed. Guaranteed, man.
Fair enough. Good morning to you, man. Thank you so much for that. 917-717-8374. 917-717-8374. Guys, I don't know if you know that you can now hire people to stand in line for you at the airport. All right? Now, every situation always creates another situation. So bad situations create good situations. Good situations create bad situations. Here it is now that, you know, the whole TSA situation that's happening at the airports across the United States, persons have now come in with a new hustle, right? For $25 per hour, you can get someone to hold your spot, right, on the TSA lines. You can now pay someone to wait in line on TSA for you. These people are now known as line sitters, right? Line sitters. And this is a new hustle since the government has shut down which has affected the TSA, right? People are now charging $25 per hour to hold your spot in line, and the demand continues to grow daily. So now I didn't get any information on how you contact these people, if you actually have to just go meet them at the airport or whatever, I don't know. But there is a growing demand, and people are making money now just going to the airport and basically charging $25 an hour to wait on these long lines. And then I guess when they get to a good distance, then, you know, they give you your spot in line, right? And I don't know what that means. I don't know if it's, you know, one person for one person, or if a family's spot in line can be held by one person. I don't know. But they're called line sitters, right? And this is absolutely something that's happening, you know, at many airports in the United States right now, right? So people are making a hustling out of a very, very bad situation. My thing about this is, and you guys tell me what you feel about it. Before I tell you what I feel about it, somebody tell me what they feel about it. Would you hire a line sitter, right? You're flying to Jamaica, you're flying to Guyana, you're flying to Trinidad, you're flying to England, wherever you're flying, and you know that, the airport is a disaster, but you gotta go. Would you be willing to hire somebody to spend 2 hours in line for you? That's gonna cost you $50, right? So when you get to the airport, or you may be at the airport and you go sit down in the lounge, or you go hold a vibe somewhere, you know, hang out on your phone or whatever, and then the person will contact you and say, listen, you know, you're next, or 3 more people in front of you, so come now, right? Would you be willing to spend that money? Or is it like a hell no, we won't go type situation, right? And this is how people are making money now, right? And guys, remember, the economy is shot right now, so everybody finding their own hustling. My only thing is kind of sort of like, if I am going to hire a line sitter, I would want that person. No, that doesn't make any sense, because I was going to say I would want that person to join the line before I actually get to the airport, because I'm already at the airport anyway, so I might as well stand in my own line. But a lot of us don't want to stand in line for 2 hours, 3 hours, right? So this is what their job is. They don't mind standing in for 3 hours, right? Chin, that line thing has been here from time, right? most used mostly when Jordan shoes are dropping. Oh, so he's saying, and this is somebody from Canada. So a listener from Canada is saying that the line thing has been in Canada for years, and people mostly use it when Jordan sneakers are dropping, which means they pay people to wait on the line for them, and then they get their sneakers, right? Caller, you're live. Good morning. Morning.
Hey, is it the roof in there? About downright thief in the middle. You see me? So we know America and almost the same thing down in Georgia do. Call ice pass some people where work for him.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, I'm black American. Yo, me see how, me for burn him out, me see how, where I do. Somebody, work for the last year, I'm placed, and him call a white contract, and the man kill him, that. The man beat me the price, and the man put him on to a local Hispanic brother, we have some local Mexican work with him, where, you're not worried, also, you think. And the man give the man a good price for the work, And the man say, so the man give him a good price. I say, you can't believe it. Man say, the man better than the white man, because the white man kill him. So I say, alright, say, go work with him. Say, yeah. The boy tell me, say, boy, when the work almost finished, call Iceman and people. I say, where are they? Are you that?
Wow.
American chin, born American, the boy born on Friday. Born young, all of them can't believe it. You never burn him out. I say, you can't do that, mate. I eat that thing, you can't do that.
So
he gets money for work for me last year. I put out some junk in a Georgia. Junk removal service chin. See? And when the man come in better, but one man can't talk English. Rest of the man can't talk English. And from the city plate, I know, say, boy, them a hustle. I'm in school, I'm in spend them money, I'm say, I'm a nice man, bless up man, I'm but good. I'm going to call this, what the man for? But can I eat that thing that?
That's like evil. When I say evil, I mean very evil act. To know that, right? So basically, it's free. You look free labor. You look people for fix up your house for free.
But the white man kill him with price the contract, and the man get a link with that Hispanic man with some local illegal man who can't do the work for him. Less. See, but yet still, get the work done, and you have time to call Iceman the man when the work almost done. Them never put them out chin. I say, you can't do that, I eat that thing that. I saw coming in back off fight, brother. American to that.
Let me ask you something. Did it make you look at him differently?
That's why, man, that's why I get born. I the same man with the nurse where I have sex with the nurse man that I work with. I'm born him, I say, man, that's the wife I'm born him. That's great. Yeah, wicked. Man. America's the biggest scammer here. Them fool you. And in Jamaica, I hope a scammer there is not wicked. Or crook them. Wicked man. Look over here, kid.
Yeah, man. Have a good morning. Anybody who thinks that way, like, I would look at them totally different. Like, if somebody that I knew and respected was going to, this says to me, boy, Chin, say, this me, I could do it. That's stealing. You're basically allowing somebody to fix your house, which is hard work, right? It's either going to be in the cold or it's going to be in the heat, but it's hard work, right? The work that do those roofing people and them construction, that's not easy work, that. And you mean to tell me that those people have a house to maintain and a family to feed and all of that, and you're willing to sit there and make those people fix up your house, knowing that their family's expecting them to bring home salaries, right? And from the beginning, you had no intention on paying them their money. You gotta be wicked. You gotta be a special type of person for that. And when I say special type of person, I'm not talking good person either. You got to be an evil person. Right? By the way, it says karma only exists for poor people. So it doesn't count for rich people, is what he's saying. Right? Wise One says, I'm a very impatient person, so I will be willing to pay the $25 per hour. Right? Would anybody be willing to pay $25 per hour to get TSA to wait on lines for them? And it's a service that's been happening. Scully said that it's been happening, in other ways in Canada. You can pay people to go wait on lines for you to get sneakers and stuff of that nature, right? Because when sneakers are dropping, that's a major, major thing. The lines are really long, so people don't want to do that. So you have some people that's super patient, and they're willing just to stay on the line for $25 an hour, right? I couldn't do that. I couldn't stand on the line for myself, much less stand on the line for somebody else. May I be honest with you? I don't have that tolerance. The number to contact me in studio, of course, is 718. The number to contact me in studio is 917-717-8374. 917-717-8374. Call you live. Good morning.
Yeah, man, the standing online thing there has been a thing for quite some time, even back in the days when PlayStation and all them something there come out, them would have kids, young people stand online for other people for days. So it's been a thing. But, the TSA thing, I think that's a problem waiting to happen, because imagine you are the person where I stand online for somebody, right? And you text them and say, yo, 3 people ahead. Saddle up yourself, get ready. 5 minutes pass. You text them again and say, yo, 2 people ahead. No answer. You text them again 10 minutes later, yo, are you next now? Wait there. No answer. So what the hell, man? No, you're the line and TSA, I look on you like, yo, what the hell? Are you next?
But here's what I was thinking in my mind, right? Because I wanted to hear what you guys were saying, and I was also trying to formulate my thoughts of the situation by myself, right? It's like, I don't know how this thing works, because usually the whole TSA thing is just so frustrating. So are you able to now walk to the front of the line? Because I don't think TSA is going to be able to make you walk to the front, allow you to just walk to the front of the line, right? So say the line is an hour, 2 or 3 hours long, right? How is the person who paid the money going to reach the person who stood online for them? Excuse me. It's not gonna work.
Yeah, it's a chaos waiting to happen, Rich. But I think that I go last too long. Too cumbersome. Too much problems. Too much variables. Too much moving parts.
Because if you are passing me on a TSA line, you better have a damn good reason to pass me, because I've been waiting here for 3 hours and now you forgo walk past me. I'm not gonna want to hear that you paid somebody $25. You understand?
Yeah, I have a problem, and then suppose no signal in an airport, so you can't text the person if you tell them, say, yo, I see them time next to come now, and too much things, Reggie, too much problems. I don't know about that. That's a problem, bro.
All right, thank you so much. The number is 917-717-8374, 917-717-8374, right? I don't know how it would work, because in some way, I'm thinking that the TSA structure would have to accommodate this hustle. Because you guys know, like, even when people are late for flights, and I allow them because I don't really care, right? But sometimes, people will come up to you and be like, hey, my flight is, departing in 20 minutes, and can I get in front of you? And da-da-da-da-da-da. And a lot of people are like, hell no. No, I can't help you, right? And you can't just walk past people. And suppose you're not traveling by yourself. Suppose it's you and a family traveling. Who do you think is going to let a family walk right past them just so, right? And if it took you 2 hours to get to the front of the line, that's usually going to be, 2 hours of people, standing on the line waiting. So you know how much people you have to pass before you reach the slot that was held for you? I don't understand that part of it. Call you live. Good morning.
Good morning. That was on the Tamranol show the other day, where the line sitter came on and she was interviewing him. And he says usually you contact the person and the person contact you, but you usually go before the person gets to the airport. So if you know you're going to say, okay, wait 5 hours, then the person would have to get up out of the bed and get there earlier to get a good spot in the line. And then they wait for the amount of hours. But I don't know if that would work for the airport, because on Tamranol show they said the person would have to, the person is like when you're buying sneakers, like you said, or iPhone or somewhere. It's an easier transfer from the line sitting to go in the store and buy whatever you're going to buy. But in this case where TSA so much people at TSA already, the place is overcrowded. That would make twice the amount of people be there to wait online to be line sitter. So I don't think that would work effectively, and it would make more confusion.
I think that TSA has to be willing to accommodate this, this hustling. And if TSA now make no money out of the hustling, me not see how them are going.
It's gonna be too much chaos, because if 50 people get a line sitter, you have 50 more people in there. And they're already having an overcrowding problem and people waiting back and forth exchange. And you have luggage. How you gonna? I don't think that's gonna work well.
Because
but that's just my opinion.
If you guys, those of you who travel a lot, there is a thing called Clear at the majority of the airports. It's called Clear, and Clear does just that. You understand what I'm saying? Clear. If you have Clear takes you from the back of the line right to the front of the line. It doesn't take you through TSA, right? But if you sign up for Clear, you automatically go from the back of the line to the front of the line, and then you end up going through TSA. And so basically Clear takes you to TSA, and then you got to take it from there. So if you got to take off your shoes, if you got to do this, you got to do that, that's a whole different thing, right? So some people would have Clear, and they would also have like the TSA the TSA pass that allows you not to that go on the express line, right? So I've seen people juggle both, right? Because sometimes it's better to go on the TSA express line, right? And then sometimes it's better to go on Clear. It depends on the airport, depends on the situation. But it takes you from the back of the line straight to the front of the line. The only person that could be in front of you is somebody else that also has a Clear pass, right? And then you go on that Clear line, right? But that Clear works with the actual airport. So Clear has its own designated barriers and line, and it has its workers out there that bring you around and you get escorted, right? So that works really good. But I don't know how the hustle would work, in my opinion. Just something to kind of think about. I see someone here and saying, Chin, disaster waiting to happen. This would definitely cause arguments, maybe fights with other people traveling, right? Wouldn't make sense. And if you do decide to do this, you better be able to defend yourself, is what Lamar is saying this morning, right? Big up to everybody locked in at SoundChat Radio. More than likely, I'll be able to get the phones repaired today. I'm hoping so. Tomorrow, we're good to go. But if not, just bear with me until we get it fixed. Thank you guys so much for logging in. Good morning to everyone.
Chuck. SoundChat Radio.
Yeah. Praises be to the Almighty. Yeah. Praises be to the Almighty, my Creator. I will exalt you, Jehovah. Above you there is no other. Praises be to the Almighty, my Protector. In my going out and my coming in, no weapon formed could I ever win. Glory to our Heavenly Father, and hallowed be thy name. Your mercy endures forever, from yesterday and today it remains. I will exalt you forever, my Father and friend. Unconditional love to me, you always extend it. So I give praises be to the Almighty, my Creator. I will exalt you, Jehovah.
Watch me. Heartbroken and I can't find parts to put it back together. I don't know where to start. Mankind so evil when you give them your last. Then we sell you out and want to feed you to dance.
SoundChat Radio.
But Mama always told me, don't wear your heart on your sleeve. Cause mankind them don't will. Never leave your heart door open for them to take disadvantage. Them no have no conscience, wanna bring you down to ground. Father God, now give them consent to drain out my strength. They wanna bring me down. Me ask you, strive with me, just strive with me. Fight against those who fight with me. I see my enemies a smile with me. Judge, I beg you, strive with me. Alright, strive with me, God just strive with me. Fight against those who fight with me. I see my enemies a smile with me. Judge, I did just strive with me.
And you know what the word, but you need my money. Run off my bank account like say you take me for a dummy. I just can't take it anymore. Work my fingers to the bone just to feel your tummy. Hey, you are the bees, get tummy, I give the honey. Take your time and go through
SoundChat Radio.
You got to bring something to the table. Something pretty close and a ring in your navel. That's nothing. Once you can do for me, then I'm gonna do for you. If you're gonna stay with me, hey, well, the reference don't play with me.
It's easy to remember, but so hard to forget. The
SoundChat Radio.
You walked out of my life, baby. I thought you'd be in paradise. By the way, you made so much noise.
SoundChat Radio.
All your silly friends' advice. But baby, now you're boxing over here.
SoundChat Radio.
It's easy to remember, but so hard to forget. The day you walked out of my life, baby. I thought you'd be in paradise. By the way, you made so much noise and follow all your silly friends' advice. But baby, now you're boxing over here and you're boxing over there. You're boxing all over the place, baby. I tell you, you're boxing over here and you're boxing over there. You're boxing all over the place.
I want to say good morning to those of you in the YouTube chat. Morning, morning, morning. Welcome to the morning experience here at SoundChat Radio. Locking down music and conversation in the Caribbean diaspora. Yes, I am.
Before you cross the water, remember
Eternal I'm on the Father, God, your sun not shine, so we know you're raining. You are the pilot when we fly, the captain when we sailing. You are the one beneath the wings, that's why we prevailing. Eternal Father, still a reign, that's why we hailing. When nobody chill up, everybody railing. Them see we win the... Hey, watch out, no way, we're gonna... Hey, follow me now, we're gonna... Eternal Father,
that's nice.
I'm on the Father, God, your sun not shine, so we know you're raining. You are the pilot when we fly, the captain when we sailing. You are the wind beneath the wings, that's why we prevailing. Eternal Father, still a reign, that's why we hailing. When nobody chill up, everybody railing. Them see we win the medal, but them never see the training. Placed in the race, so God, the race is so amazing. For all what you provide and the fresh air when we inhaling. Oh yeah, it's another victory. Another victory. Whoa, 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 yeah. You will have to give the glory. I will give the glory. Oh, yeah. It's another victory. Every day we make it a story. Yeah. I'm on a sudden anytime I wake up, yes, it's like we're in a show.
SoundChat Radio.
Like a double up, some I say we bouncy. Now I go lose no sleep to what them think or say about me. One for see we fall, I must the one that done a out me. Lick about me, Calama, love it when them does me. Father got the big beside and we not playing about it. Up from the top of Blue Mountain, we are shorty. When them use we style, them I promote me. Tell them now, oh yeah, it's another victory.
SoundChat making history every morning. Every day above ground is another victory. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Now the temporary number in studio, 917-717-8374. And it's temporary. 917-717-8374. Good morning to everyone locked in. No matter where you're locked in from. Time now is 18 minutes after 9. SoundChat Radio, of course, broadcasting from Jamaica, Queens in New York City. Shouts to those of you hitting me up on WhatsApp. I'm getting so many messages on WhatsApp this morning, and let me just apologize again for the phone lines, your regular phone number not working this morning. I'm going to get on it, right? And hopefully we'll have it fixed sometime today. If not, we'll work through it until we can get it fixed, right? Big up to those of you that's using the temporary number and calling in and being part of the conversation. What we sell here is interactive radio. What we give you guys here is interactive radio. Great conversations to bring you to the work in the morning time, wake you up out of your bed. And those of you who work night shift, man, we bring you home, right? In the morning, we bring you back home from work. Whatever the situation may be, good conversation is always good conversation. And this is the very place that you come for a great conversation. And the conversation is about all kind of different things, man. We don't stick to politics or social or entertainment. We're just all over the place with great conversation. And what I love about what we do here in the morning and beyond is that, we're all Caribbean people. So sometimes it's good to hear advice from your own people, how your own people would deal with a situation if the situation, was, if they were challenged by the situation, right? And also we get to kind of just share a vibes with our very same Caribbean people. Right. And I learn a lot about you guys, especially those of you who are regular callers. I learn a lot about you guys just by the conversations that we have in the morning. You guys learn a whole lot about me based on the conversations we have in the morning. And it's kind of like a little, radio family, kind of cult. You know what I mean? Kind of cultish. Right. But I say that in a good way. I definitely don't say that in a bad way, guys. Right. Big up to those of you in the UK. All right. Yesterday, I saw the fact that Slick Rick, the rapper extraordinaire, he got mobile awards in the UK in London. I was watching that last night, man, and it made me feel so good because all of us grew up on Slick Rick. All of us grew up on Slick Rick. Well, yeah, everybody that's my age grew up on Slick Rick, man. Premier storyteller. Of course, from English descent. Well, he was born in England. That's what he said during his speech. He was born in England, moved to America, and, his style was just, his style. You guys know that, right? Slick Rick, still wearing all of the jewelry, still got the eye patch. And for those of you who didn't grow up in the Slick Rick era, right? Slick Rick was responsible not only for lyrical content, but he was also a major part of fashion in the early days. The 80s going into the early 90s, like Slick Rick and them man, they did make clothing cool, you know what I mean? And ballys and all of them thing there, diamond socks and them thing there. Really, those guys was just basically reintroducing our yard style to the foreigners, to the Yankees, right? So, and remember, said the yard style was already infectious in England, right? So him being somebody from England coming to America, basically just, bringing his swag, which of course is Jamaican swag, to the space, you know what I mean? And the rest of it is history. So it was great to see him. There was a lot of stars in the building, and everybody was kind of teary-eyed, sort of kind of like, it was emotional, put it that way, to see, Slick Rick after all of these years get a Lifetime Achievement Award. That's what they gave him, a Lifetime Achievement Award for his contribution to the growth and development of hip hop. And I want to say well deserved, right? Super duper deserved when it comes to the legendary Slick Rick. Right. Big up to those of you who are, hip hop heads like myself. I know some people are not into hip hop at all, but how could you not be, man? Like, I don't care how you grew up, where you grew up, when you grew up, right? We were always, people who really loved hip hop music. That's what we did, right? That's what we did. That's what we loved, right? 917-717 8374 is that number in studio. 917-717-8374 is that number in studio. So guys, those of you that's locked in, do me a favor and give me a call. Give me a call and let's hold a vibe this morning, have some really great conversation. I still got some more things to talk to you guys about, and I'm gonna see if I could find Rudy White wherever he is and have a conversation with him about Chris Brown. I know you guys wanted to have that Chris Brown conversation with Rudy White to see if there is a possibility that some lawsuits can be flying around the place. And Rudy White is definitely always the best person to ask about that. But in the meantime, guys, I want to give you or remind you about the free service that we're offering here. So guys, open your ears again and write down this number. The number is 347-510-9436. 347-510-9436. 347-510-9436. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning. How are you, Mr. Chen?
We are great this morning. Any day, any morning above ground. We got the opportunity to start another week, so we are happy.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Yeah.
So,
how are you doing, SoundChat listeners? Good morning. Good morning, SoundChat listeners. My name is Minister Dave. Minister Dave here. I'm a psychic, spiritual healer, and a tarot reader. Good morning, and I'm giving you all a free psychic, free spiritual, and free tarot readings, complimentary free tarot readings. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can call me for free psychic readings. You can call me for free spiritual readings. You can call me for any kind of spiritual work you want to get rid of all the problems. If you're having any issues in your marriage, love, relationship, career, you feel like something is on you, you feel like somebody might have done the black magic on you, you feel like somebody might have sent negative energy on you, I'll be able to help you. My number is 347-510-9436. It's 347-510-9436. Give me a call. Give me a call any day. I'm available from Monday to Sunday from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. I'm here every day to take your calls and give you free psychic readings. So you may be having doubts about your love, marriage life, career life, business problems, health issues. You feel like something has been following you, some kind of negative energy is on you. You feel like somebody might have done evil spirits or black magic on you. I will be able to find out who it is. I'll be able to find out what is bothering you. I'll be able to help you to fix most of your problems. So the number you should call me is 347-510-9436. It's 347-510-9436. Give me a call. Give me a call any day. You may be busy right now. You may be driving. You may be doing something. So just note down my number and you can call me later on. The number is 347-510-9436. It's 347-510-9436. Give me a call and you can ask me any number of questions. You can ask me any doubts, any concerns that you have. I will help you. I will fix most of your problems. My results are 100% guaranteed. I can tell you past, present, and future, and any kind of problems, I'll be able to fix it. 100% guaranteed results, and it's going to be private and confidential. So call me today for a better tomorrow. Call me today for a better tomorrow. It's 347-510-9436. It's 347-510-9436. And also, you can recommend your friends, family, or children who you think they're down, they're facing problems, and they don't know whom to turn. Then just remember my name. Remember my name, Minister Dave. Minister Dave, a psychic, a free tarot reader, a free spiritual healer. And recommend them to me by giving my number to them, 347-510-9436. It's 347-510-9436. Give me a call any day from 9 a.m. until 9 p.m. and get a free psychic reading. And mention SoundChat Radio or Mr. Chin's name. I'll be able to find out and give you free readings. I'll take some general information like your name and date of birth. I'll be able to find out and give you good reading. Give me a call, 510-9436. So you're not going to lose nothing end of the day. It's going to be free. Free consultation.
Free. The key word is free, guys. Key word is free, right? Give him a call. The number is 347-510-9436. 347-510-9436. 347-510-9436. Keywords here, guys, is free, and free, right? So we're asking you guys to give him a call. There's nothing for you to lose, as he just said, nothing at all for you to lose. And for those of you who need the service, there's a lot for you to gain. You operate in New York, New Jersey, and where else?
Connecticut and Pennsylvania.
So those of you, and he makes house calls, so you can call and arrange for him to come straight to you, or you guys can use the service over the phone. There is so many different ways that you can utilize the service, but you have to give him a call. He can't find you. You have to find him. The number is 347-510-9436. 347-510-9436. Thank you so much, and good morning to you again.
Good morning, sir. Have a good one.
Yes.
Nice to be here.
SoundChat Radio in the morning and beyond, guys. It's just Monday. We're just starting the week. We got so much more to do. Those of you who are on our YouTube and joining us for the first time, good morning. Good morning. I'm going to try to do YouTube some mornings of the day just to kind of spread our wings a little bit more, man, a little bit wider, right? Spreading our wings a little bit wider. I'm looking for those of you guys to help me out, though. Those of you who are diehard SoundChat people, just don't sit on your butts and listen to SoundChat, but spread the word as well. Spread it in your office. Spread it in your community. Spread it wherever you go. Are you guys listening to SoundChat? Well, you need to be listening to SoundChat, right? You love great conversation? You should be listening to SoundChat. You guys, you don't know how to do the thing, man. Just do it now. Just do it. Speaking of do it, man, big up to those of you that has been hitting up on our IG page. Our IG page has been doing pretty well. Like, I think that I'm a little couple, what let me say, like, should I say moments? Is it moments I should say, or moments would be, maybe, what? No. Guys, we hit 40K. Remember when I was saying that I want to celebrate because when we hit 40K, I just looked, I didn't realize that we are actually at 40K. And I was about to say that we're moments away. We're not moments away. We hit 40K on our IG. That is a major celebration, right? We hit 40,000 followers on IG. And for us as a media house, it's a great celebration. I know some people are like, that's not a lot. It's a lot for us. Every mickle make a muckle. One corker full basket. We've come a long way. And I told you guys the first goal that I was going to set was 40,000 followers. And we got that. Right? So now it's time to set a new goal. But before I set a new goal, I want to celebrate this goal today. Thank you guys to every single SoundChat person that has been commenting and liking and sharing and doing all of that. Big up to the whole sound system industry and reggae and dancehall industry that have been finding our content, entertaining or controversial or whatever it makes, pulls you in to commenting and liking and all of that, man. Thank you for doing so, right? I like to celebrate the small victories, right? Because it doesn't make sense all the time to wait for the big ones to celebrate, because sometimes you wait too long and sometimes the big ones never come, right? So 40,000 people on IG was my first goal. And we made it to 40,000 people on IG as of this morning. And I'm just saying thank you to everybody that showed their support, right? Those of you who left comments, those of you who shared, those of you who liked, thank you so much, right? It makes me know that the company is growing, right? We already got digital radio locked down, right? I just started this social media thing aggressively not too long ago, right? So this is why 40,000 people means a lot to me. I haven't been on Instagram like that. Right? We weren't doing that. We were just, building digital radio, which we've been doing a great job at right now. By the way, for those of you who don't know the power of SoundChat Radio, right? We are on 30 FM stations over 7 different countries, right? 30 FM stations. So 30 different FM stations across the world pull the SoundChat radio signal, right? All right. And in addition to that, right, we got the SoundChat radio platform with our apps, whether it's the app for your Android or your Apple phone, the app for Roku TV, the app for Google TV, the app for Fire TV. We're on the TuneIn app. We're on iHeartRadio. We're on Alexa. I try to make it super duper easier for you guys to, be able to access what we're offering here at SoundChat Radio. And now I'm starting, as of this morning, I'm starting to do, YouTube in the morning as well. And we'll see where that goes, right? But I'm celebrating 40. I'm celebrating 40,000 followers because that was my first goal, right? And some of you, again, let me say, churching that and nothing, because I see some people have all 100,000. And hopefully one day that I'll get there, right? I see some people with 100,000, 60,000, 75,000, 1 million. The artists, them have all 1 million followers. And hopefully one day we'll get those numbers up. But I'm into celebrating, the small goals, the small achievements, right? Because the small achievements, when you put them together, it's one big achievement. So clap it up for SoundChat Radio, man, and thank you guys for helping me get that 40, right? And then tomorrow when I come on, I'll give you guys, what the new goal is, and we'll write down the day, and we'll see how long it actually took us to get to the next desired goal. But right now, we're celebrating 40. Yeah, man, right now we are celebrating 40, right? And I ain't letting nobody take that joy away from me. Right, we're celebrating 40, and big up to everybody who's saying congrats on my WhatsApp right now, right? We are celebrating 40, and if you guys want to call me up this morning and you guys want to celebrate, let's do that, right? We're now upon the big thing. We are celebrating the small things, right? We ain't waiting on the big things. Well, I ain't even going to say we're not waiting on the big thing, because this is big for me. This is big for me. We have aggressively been hitting up social media, and we touched 40, right? I thought it was never going to happen, to be honest with you guys. I'm like, yo, why is it taking so long for us to touch 40? But we touched 40, right? So I thank everybody. Call you live. Good morning.
Nanny B, good morning. Congratulations. We got this, Chin. We got this, okay? We got this.
Thank you so much. The number is 917-717-8374, 917-717-8374. I think I'm going to post these congratulations. So, guys, call me up and let me know. Call you live. Good morning.
Big deal by Christopher Martin, yo.
We said big deal. That's what you want me to play. Big deal.
Big deal. SoundChat is a big deal. You're supposed to get that cut out on dub too.
Well, give me a congratulations now. Give me a congratulations.
I go for 50,000.
Give me a congratulations now. We are wait, pan.
See, yeah, man, congratulations, man. You did it. We did it.
Thank you. Call you live. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, man. Hey, say you owe the chat room a small check, though.
And why do I owe the chat room a small check? Please tell me.
Because we was encouraging you months ago to go online on YouTube and Instagram and all these things. I remember you used to tell us, say, depend them thing there, depend that. And look at you now.
So I was being stubborn, huh? I was being a little bit stubborn.
Was being stubborn. But you finally see the light.
But listen, man, it feels good. Say it again so I can get a clean cut. Go ahead, say it again. Congratulate me again.
Yeah, man, congratulations.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. 718-554-8598. Yeah, man, you can call me this morning.
Why do I owe it?
Call you live. Good morning.
Man, congratulations. Congratulations. We did it.
Thank you.
We did it. We're going up. Starting from the bottom, now we're here.
Now, low the bottom thing, Low the bottom thing, You always mess up a good thing, right? Now, listen, right? Tomorrow we'll set a new goal, but right now we are celebrating 40. call me up right now. I apologize that the phone lines are not ringing the way, the regular line. But listen, we're going to use that temporary line here, and we're going to make the best out of it. Call me up right now if you want to congratulate us, right? Because SoundChat Radio is definitely a big deal, right? We are a big deal, and now we're starting to show that on social media as well, right? I was focused on one thing at a time, and that focus was building out the digital platform, and I did that, right? So now we're aggressively trying to build out our social media presence, and 40 is a good start. That's the first goal, and we got to that first goal. So now the next goal we'll set tomorrow, and then we'll all work together to get that goal. And let me say we, man, I say I say we, because SoundChat Radio is a movement, it's an energy, it's a vibe in the morning and beyond, right? The number is 917-717-8374. 917-717-8374. Call you live. Good morning.
Morning. That is it, 40, and congratulations, Chin.
Thank you. I want some more call. I want some more blouse and skirt call. I want some more call, right? I need to know how you guys feel about this, because I feel good. Da-na-na-na-na-na. You know that I would now. Call me up. 917-717-8374. 917-717-8374. 917-717-8374. 917-717-8374. Give me a call, guys. Give me a call. Call you live. Good morning. Call you live. Good morning.
Good morning. Congratulations. SoundChat to the world.
Thank you. If you love your SoundChat Radio the way me know sound of love on a SoundChat Radio, put on whatever it is you're doing, right? And give me a call now and say congratulations so I can post it this morning. Yeah, man, 40 is a big thing, man. We reach a 40, man. We reach 40. We reached 40. We have officially reached 40, guys, and that is a wonderful, wonderful thing. So wait, me no see no call. So wait, nobody now listen to SoundChat this morning. What, only get bad mind through Chin Ghana 40? Through we Ghana 40, only get bad mind?
Smartin, it's all about the big bad radio station, SoundChat Radio. This one's the best, it's the people's choice. The ladies don't want the next. Wanting and dancing to the fullest. SoundChat Radio. SoundChat Radio. SoundChat Radio, we tell them this, them for now. VIP. SoundChat Radio, a VIP. VIP. Ask anybody, SoundChat Radio, a big deal. This radio station is a big deal, okay? It's very important for real. Me tell you, SoundChat is a big deal. This radio station is a big deal. SoundChat Radio is very important.
Then no most. Let me play it again.
It's all about the big bad radio station, SoundChat Radio. This one's the best, it's the people's choice. The ladies don't want the next. Wanting and dancing to the fullest. SoundChat Radio.
40,000. We got there.
Radio.
Turn up your radios.
SoundChat Radio, we tell them this.
Turn up your radios.
VIP. SoundChat Radio, a VIP.
40,000 followers on IG.
VIP.
And counting.
Anybody, SoundChat Radio, a big deal. This radio station is a big deal, okay? It's very important for real.
Call you live.
Yes, Chin, bless up yourself. SoundChat to the world. More precious than diamonds and pearl. Tell a friend, tell your girl that SoundChat rule the world.
Thank
you. Chin, bless up.
Thank you so much. Thank you. SoundChat Radio has touched 40. SoundChat Radio is a big deal. And when I say 40, I ain't talking about 40 years old. If you're just joining the conversation, SoundChat Radio has gotten 40,000 followers on Instagram, right? And I was, looking at the Instagram page to really just talk to you guys about the post. And then I looked up and I said, what? We reach a 40? Yeah, man, we definitely reached 40,000 followers. Tomorrow we'll set a new goal, guys. We'll set a realistic goal. Tomorrow we set a realistic goal. But as for now, today, we celebrate 40. And let me just say this, right? We all have to learn to celebrate the small things as well as the big things. And that's the problem. Sometimes in life, we sit and we wait for the big victories. And we ignore the small victories. But the small victories are your blessings as well. Blessings come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. And a lot of small blessings turn out to be a big blessing. Sometimes your blessing don't come all at once. Sometimes your blessing don't come wagga wagga. Sometimes your support don't come wagga wagga. Sometimes it come in pieces, in parts. And you got to learn to be able to separate. You got to be able to learn to celebrate every step at the ladder. Every step up on that ladder counts. You don't just separate. You just don't celebrate. I don't know why I say separate. You don't just celebrate getting to the top. Because then what it means is that everything, every step towards getting to the top doesn't have any meaning or any value. But you couldn't get to the top unless you passed through all of those different phases. So learn to celebrate your phases. Guys, every step that you climb, take a moment to celebrate that. And I'm taking my moment this morning to celebrate 40. As simple as some of you may see it seem, as insignificant as some people who are, IG professionals make it seem. Nah, it's a big thing for me because we just started doing digital. We just started doing this aggressively, right? Our focus has always been digital radio, and we've built that out. Apps and, syndication and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. We've done all of that, and we're proud of that, right? And we celebrated that along the way, but now it's time to also celebrate other achievements. So big up, right? To those of you that respect the fact and support the fact that, 40,000, that makes me feel really good, all right? So our last post on our IG has 382 likes, and I like to see that. That's good for us, right? It has 27,000 views, and it was forwarded 422 times. That's big. That's what we call a viral, right? And of course, that one is about the interview that I did with Soul Supreme on Thursday at Rumble Talk, right? Then we also have one that is 424 likes and 39 forwards. That's not viral, but that's still a good look for the IG page. And that is the Dub Play Thursdays. That's the Dub Play Thursdays, the Shabba Dub that we played, right? So guys, again, if you have not done your share, go like, right? And then there's one here that has 1,351 likes and 133 shares. That's viral, right? So we're doing our thing. For those of you who may not, think that we are doing it, we're doing it. Our Jamrock Cruise announcement has 409 likes, right? And 26 forwards, right? Speaking of Jamrock Cruise, guys, listen. SoundChat Radio is the official media sponsors of the Jamrock Cruise Clash. I shouldn't say Clash, because not only the Clash. We are the official media sponsors of Jamrock Cruise. It will be sailing from November 11th to November 16th, right? And I'm inviting every one of you guys to be on board. Now, here at SoundChat Radio, we're going to be doing a free cabin giveaway, but only a lucky person can get that, right? I want all of you to come and hold a vibe with me on Jamrock Cruise. And you don't have to pay for this thing all at once, right? This is months away. This is in November, so you guys can pay in increments. If you've never been on the Jamrock Cruise before, you're missing something really big. It's one of those experiences that people can't even tell you about. I can talk to you about it for 5 hours, and it's still not going to, soak in unless you're really there to realize the magnitude. This is the biggest reggae dancehall festival in the sea, right? With so many artists and entertainment, situations going on all at once, right? You have performing live this year, Damien and Stephen Marley. You have Burning Spear. You have Sizzler, Capotan, Leela, Protege, Elephant Man, Beanie Man, Barrington Levy, Richie Spice, Junior Reed, Ding Dong, Gyptian, 450, Ghost, Lexus, Lost, Professor Nuts, Sister Carol, Savannah, Flower Gun, Johnny P, Jamari Morgan. Tons of artists on the cruise this year. And of course, sound systems like Stone Love, King Jammins, Silver Hawk, Rory Stone Love, Renaissance, Federation, Warrior, Rampage Sound, Kingston 12, Soldier One from Bermuda, right? So many different ways for you to be entertained, right? And then there's also like, exercise classes going on. And then in the morning, we have the Naya Bingi going on in the morning, every single morning on the cruise, right? Naya Bingi, right? There's so much things that's happening on that cruise. It's just a real cultural experience for you guys, and I want you to be on. Every single person that books a cabin on the Jamrock cruise, I'm giving you guys free merch, SoundChat Radio. All right, so that's the deal. So everybody that books a cabin, I'm going to give you guys merch, right? So you guys can rock out on the cruise and represent, and we could all have a vibe, right? So please, guys, look it up. Just, Google Jamrock Cruise 2026 and get all the instructions that you need to be able to get the information about booking your cabins, right? And if there's some cheaper cabins there, grab them. You don't always have to grab the expensive cabins. I know you're going to live on a cruise. You're not going to spend any time in your room anyway. So just grab the cabins that's available. You don't need a suite. I mean, if you need one, you need one. But you understand what I'm saying? Get on and hold our vibes. I'm promising you, if you're a SoundChat listener and you grab a cabin, we're going to furnish you guys with merch so you guys can, represent and hold our vibes to SoundChat Radio, right? And SoundChat TV. And I'm going to be giving you more information about that and telling you more about how to win the cabins for those of you who want to try and win your cabins. But my suggestion is book your cabins, guys, and make sure that you're part of the major situation happening for the Jamrock Cruise. Now we got about 9 or 8 minutes left into the conversation this morning, so I really want to, if I don't get to talk about it today, now I'll talk about it later on when the team is in the building. We'll be talking about the clash, the second clash here at SoundChat Radio, the in-studio clash, and I know some of you really, really enjoyed it. I saw you guys going crazy in that damn chat room, so I know that you guys definitely enjoyed it, all right? And I think the sounds enjoyed it as well.
Smartin, it's all about the big bad radio station, SoundChat Radio. This one's the best, it's the people's choice. The ladies don't want the next. Martin and dancing to the fullest. SoundChat Radio, SoundChat Radio, SoundChat Radio. We tell them this, them for now. VIP, SoundChat Radio, a VIP. VIP. Ask anybody, SoundChat Radio, a big deal. This radio station is a big deal, okay? It's very important. Important for real. Me tell you, SoundChat is a big deal. This radio station is a big deal. SoundChat Radio is very important to the music for real. This has nothing to do with money or fame or vanity. This one is all about self-worth. If you not rate SoundChat Radio, a straight hypocrisy, because I hit around the earth. So whether you walk or you a drive car, I tell you if you white or black like tar. From you I listen SoundChat, then you know you're a star. Push up on the one and tell all the haters we a big deal. SoundChat Radio a big deal. Okay, this radio is very important. Important for real. Me tell you SoundChat Radio a big deal. You know the station is a big deal.
SoundChat Radio is a big deal.
Very important.
Very important.
Important for real. SoundChat Radio are the general. Inna this thing you say, so now what your radio station can't chat to it. I hit a lucky town, I hit a lucky country. Ask anybody, but hit a the leader in the school of radio college. And them never bad mind nobody figure it. And SoundChat I like the place. The girl them love them and them show it. When I'm at top about SoundChat around the round as a big deal. SoundChat Radio a big deal. Listen up, you know this radio station is important. To the music, to the girl them, to the place for real sound.
I gotta play this one again to get a clean cut. But big up to everybody locked in. Let me take one more phone call before we go. SoundChat Radio is indeed a big deal. Caller, you're live. Good morning.
Good morning, Chin. I wanted to say I really did enjoy the sound clash this weekend. I like how everything was done. I like how it was run. I like how it was orderly. I like the enthusiasm of the people. It was really, really, really good. I watched it twice. I watched it and I watched it over again because it was so good.
Thank you.
It was worth it.
Thank you.
So I said, you see, you got to get to 40,000 listeners after that because what can I say? It's great.
Thank you.
Absolutely fabulous. Keep up the good work, Chin.
Thank you. Yeah, I thank all of you guys for supporting our efforts here at SoundChat Radio. We're doing things a little bit different, and I know that it bothers a lot of people because we're bringing things to radio that normally were not introduced on radio. So some radio people are getting a little shaky, you know, and kind of bad mouthing because, you know, I hear some of them saying, well, Sound Clash is Sound Clash and radio is radio and dancehall is dancehall. We putting everything into one, right? Because radio is not supposed to be boring, and whatever we can do to heighten your radio experience, right? That's what we're gonna do. You see, let me say something to you guys real quick, right? The mistake that a lot of people is making, right, is that they're trying to do traditional radio in a time when people's hold on one second. The mistake that a lot of people is making is that they're trying to present traditional radio at a time when people have so much different choices. The mistake that many of people are making is that they're trying to push this whole traditional, what you can do on radio, what you can't do on radio, at a time when we're trying to appeal to a different audience that have a different interest. The interest that you had 20 years ago is not the interest that you have now, right? So those who throw these words and have problems with us doing sound clashes on the radio and the excitement and dub plates and stuff is because they don't understand that the mindset of the people, it's the same people, but the mindset that they had 20 years ago is not the mindset that they have now. The mindset that they had 20 years ago is not the mindset that they have now. So don't be mad at us because we are entertaining people. We wouldn't be doing it if people weren't logging on and we didn't see our analytics growing and we didn't see, you know, followers growing. Then we would be doing something else because, again, we got to go where the numbers takes us. And so far, the numbers are telling us that what we're doing is right. Yes, it's non-traditional, but then again, the people who you grew up with, they're no longer in the same mental space that they were 20 and 15 years ago. Their interests are different. So we're trying to appeal to everybody's interests and give them a different energy. Does that make sense? And that's why we're winning. Because we're willing to be real with what we're facing. Radio is getting boring. And that's why I'm saying because radio is not supposed to be boring. Because radio is getting boring. Radio is getting boring because we are all trying to follow this format I was a victim of that as well, because you get into the industry and you're told this is the way it has to be presented and it can't be presented this way. But then you're presenting it this way and the people are not interested in that anymore. So they're finding other means of entertainment, right? So if you want to keep the people, you have to meet the people where their interest lies. And that is what we do here at SoundChat Radio. And that's the secret. That's it. Right? So big up to those of you that understand. I want to say thank you to those of you that allow me to experiment without losing you as part of my audience. I want to big up to the SoundChat listeners because you guys allow me to experiment. You give me a chance. You don't just turn off your radio and say, China, go on with him foolishness, right? You give me a chance to at least present to you so you can judge whether it's entertaining or not entertaining. And you see it there? No founder would never love sound clash. No founder would never even know what dub plate is. No one know all about dub plate. No one not call me and I tell me if me can't play some dub plate on the radio phone, right? And you guys are appreciating sound system culture much more than you used to, right? Because you got to open your mind to new experiences. And my ambition here at SoundChat Radio is to give you new experience. I'm not going to do radio the way everybody else was doing radio before me. I'm telling you guys that. So if that is what you're looking for, right, I won't be able to deliver it to you because radio is not supposed to be boring. And doing it the old way is boring. And the numbers prove that. Doing it our way, it's working. And it's working in a good way, right? And again, everybody has their creative process. This is our creative process, giving you a more rigid side of radio, presenting things like sound clashes and, real conversation and adult conversation and, all of that stuff. And we kind of twist and turn it up on, say, hey, take that. And our conversations are not limited to nighttime or evening time. Morning, we have some rough conversations as well. I want you guys to wake up to good conversations in the morning, right, and beyond. DJ Luigi just walked into the building, guys, so I'm thanking you for your attention this morning. I apologize that the phone lines are not working. I'm going to try to, work on that later on today, right? And I want to remind every single one of you guys that we have a sports show that's starting tonight at 10 p.m. So right after the flagship show, we have our original sports show coming back on with the original crew, which is Nick, Courtney, and Diego, right? And they are hilarious guys, right? This is going to be sports like you never thought sports could be. Trust and believe that, right? These guys are crazy, right? And they're going to be hooking up with a top sports broadcaster and analyst from Jamaica. So I think they'll probably be going into more details about champs and all of that stuff, right? So, but they talk about all different type of sports and stuff, right? So we're getting to where we want to go here at SoundChat Radio. And here's what I want to say before I go to. There's a show for everybody here at SoundChat Radio. And that's another thing that I like about the diverse programming here, right? You guys love to listen to radio, some nice juggling. DJ Luigi's up next. His show is totally different from mine's, right? And I know you guys love Luigi because Luigi, he's very creative with his presentation. Sometimes he's doing live mixes for you guys. He calls it remixes and all of that stuff. I want to love it, right? That's an experience. Bobby Channel 1 comes on later on with his Bobettes. It's a different experience. Radio is supposed to be an experience, guys. I don't want from 6 o'clock in the morning till 12 o'clock in the morning is just one flow here at Sound. No, I'm gonna dip on that. Every broadcaster has to put their personality into their presentation because that's what you guys buy into. So thank you guys so much. And once again, we are out of here. DJ Luigi's up next. Make sure you guys keep it locked. And Bobby Channel 1 is coming in at 10 o'clock. No, yeah, 12 o'clock. Bobby Channel 1's coming in at 12.
You think I could have get in on my feelings?
Yeah.
Yo, chill, on the mic, SoundChat Radio Vibes. Broadcasting the truth, keeping reggae alive. From the morning light till the evening time. Spin the hottest tracks, every rhythm, every rhyme. Selector supreme, yeah, the people them know. When chin touch it, dial pure fire, I go flow. SoundChat Radio, tune in the frequency. Chin pan the wave, spreading unity. From Kingston to the world, we connect globally. SoundChat Radio, that's our identity. The listener them call, requesting them song. Chin play the classics and the new one strong. Dancehall, reggae, roots and culture too. SoundChat Radio bringing vibes to you. Every show a killer, every beat just right. Chin keep it blazing from the day to the night. SoundChat Radio, tune in the frequency. Chin pan the wave, spreading unity. From Kingston to the world, we connect globally. SoundChat Radio, that's our identity. Big up the crew, big up the team. SoundChat Radio, living the dream. Chin are the captain, steering the ship. Every broadcast a legendary trip. Yo, Chin, SoundChat Radio, we there for stay. Playing the music that brightens your day. Tune in, lock in, don't miss the show. SoundChat Radio, let the good vibes flow.
Alexa, open SoundChat Radio.
Starting SoundChat Radio.
SoundChat. Yeah, no greetings to the world. Voice of the one called Big Gangzilla. You listen to SoundChat Radio. You know what I'm saying?
Original SoundChat, no follow people. You understand me? Musical chat.
Original Chronics representing for SoundChat Radio.
Friday, April 3rd and Saturday, April 4th. All roads lead to Crown Hill Theater in Brooklyn. Foundation meets the future with Rory Stone Love and David Radigan.
Good morning, sound boy. Long time Stone Love reach out.
Blessings, masses, I Rory Stone Love. Here to let you know it's all about April the 3rd and the 4th. See? That's right, 2 nights only where you can see David Radigan and Rory Stone Love. See?
Make sure you're there at the Crown Hill Theater, Nostrand Avenue in Brooklyn.
Ticket locations: People's Choice Furniture in the Bronx, Genesis Restaurant in Queens, Sam's Caribbean Marketplace, Hempstead, Long Island. Or pick up tickets at the Crown Hill Theater box office or log on to crownhilltheater.com. Foundation meets the future. Rory Stone Love, David Radigan. You cannot miss this event.
They be asking what I'm up to.
Yo, Brooklyn, New York, have a foot up on the ground for this. When True Family and Next Level presents DJ Shaka Birthday Bash, Black and Shades Volume 6.
Outside.
With musical selections by Next Level Sound, and Track Disco, and Soul Supreme. Hosted by Krebs Family, Gazalo, SoundChat Radio, French Connection, Prospect and Shem. For tickets, call 718-926-0790. Pre-sold tickets $30 more at the door. Black and Shades Volume 6, Saturday, May 16, inside the Island Suite, 4112 Avenue D in Brooklyn, New York City.
Have you recently broken up with your partner? Having misunderstanding in your relationship? Feeling like negative blockages on you? Then meet world famous psychic and spiritual healer Minister Death. 347-510-9436. Specialist in getting back your love, stop separation and divorce, relationship problems, career and health problems. He removes voodoo, evil spirits, and black magic. Call now. 347-510-9436. That's 347-510-9436. Call now.
Let me say what everybody's thinking. Some of y'all are in relationships and still not satisfied. Yeah, I said it. The pictures look cute, the captions, my person, but behind closed doors, confusion, tension, and the chemistry, that chemistry. Welcome to Freaky Fridays with Miss Nookie, where we talk about the stuff your group chat is already debating. Dating games, situationship stress, bedroom disconnect, and why good pen paper keep disappointing in our real life. No filters, no pretending, just real conversations about love, trust, loyalty, and limits.
And I want to hear from you. Got a messy situation? A spicy question? A topic nobody know on touch? Send it to soundchatnookie@gmail.com. Anonymous or bold, your choice. Because on Freaky Fridays, we're not avoiding the truth. We are talk about it. Tune in on Friday, March 6th, 7 to 9 p.m. on SoundChat Radio. Because everybody freaky, but some of you just a lie about it.
Alexa, open SoundChat Radio.
Starting SoundChat Radio.
SoundChat. Yeah, no greetings to the world. Voice of the one called Big Gangzilla. You listen to SoundChat Radio. You know what I'm saying?
Original SoundChat, no follow people. You understand me? Musical chat.
Original Chronics representing for SoundChat Radio.
Attention, it's time for the musical master, DJ Luigi. Get ready for non-stop vibe, fun and party juggling.
DJ Luigi, oh you make me feel alive. DJ Luigi.
I'm Luigi, number one. Hey yo, DJ Luigi.
Don't pretend you're sorry. I know you're not. You know you got the power to make me weak inside. And girl, you're leaving me breathless. But it's okay, 'cause you are my survival. Now hear me say, I can't imagine life without your love. Even forever don't seem like long enough. 'Cause every time I breathe I take you in, and my heart beats again. DJ Luigi, this are you deaf? Don't pretend you're sorry. I know you're not. You know you got the power to make me weak inside. And girl, you're leaving me breathless. But it's okay, 'cause you are my survival. Now hear me say, I can't imagine life without your love. Even forever don't seem like long enough. 'Cause every time I breathe I take you in, and my heart beats again. Baby, I can't help it, keep me drowning in your love. Every time I try to rise above, I'm swept away by love. Yes, baby, I can't help it, keep me drowning.
Check, check. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning to everyone. Keep it locked right about now. It's all about the Mawnin Vibes Show.
Baby, I'm a drifter.
With your boy DJ Luigi, lucky with you guys. It's Monday morning, it's Monday morning. Let's go. People start, we are starting off the week, you know, with it. I'll be rocking with you guys up until 12 this morning.
It's only you
save.
Boy, them say, the call, the phone now work, you understand?
Imagine life without.
So this guy will like a joy, like chat room and be things. You understand? Let's go.
Even forever, don't seem like long enough. Every time I breathe, I take you in, and my heart beats again. Baby, I can help it, keep me drowning in your love. Every time I try to rise above.
Remember, so we kick off the morning time for the Monday, you know. SoundChat Radio, let's go. This is what we're kicking off this morning. It's all about the Monday. It's all about the week starter. Let's go.
I just wanna stay in the sun where I find.
Remember, today we play them pop up and them different kind of song, alright?
Pieces of peace in the sun's peace of mind. I know it's hard sometimes. Yeah, I think about the end just way too much. But it's fun to fantasize. All my enemies who wouldn't wish who I was. But it's fun to fantasize. Oh, I'm falling. So I'm taking my time on my ride. Oh, I'm falling. So I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on my ride. I die for you, that's easy to say. We have a list of people that we would take. A bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room. But they don't seem to see many bullets coming through. See many bullets coming through. Metaphorically, I'm the man, but literally, I don't know what I do. I live for you, and that's hard to do. Even harder to say when you know it's not true. Even harder to write when you know that tonight there were people back home who tried talking to you, but then you ignore them still. All these questions,
Even though we both know we're liars and we start each other's fires, we just know that we'll be alright. Even though we kicked out the party cause we both hate everybody, we're the ones they wanna be like. So don't let me down, keep me in trouble. Out in the jungle, and I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me. And if it wasn't you, I wouldn't want anybody close to me. 'Cause I'm an animal, like you. And I don't wanna be somebody without your body close to me.
you can never come too close for comfort. Cut my bitch off, she being stubborn. I make it known I fuck with you undercover. And when I jump in, I'm burning rubber. Iced out body, didn't go to college. Price tag popping, then you on the block. Baby, don't say sorry, everyone's watching. When you where I am, everything's time.
And I don't wanna be somebody without your
Baby, lay on back and relax. Kick your pretty feet up on my dash. No need to go nowhere fast. Let's enjoy right here where we at. Who knows where this road is supposed to lead? We got nothing but time. As long as you right here next to me, everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride with me, ride with me. See where this thing goes. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, if it's meant to be.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but my heart's been hurt a couple times by a couple guys that didn't treat me right. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm tired of the fake love. Show me what you made of, boy, make me believe.
Whoa, hold up.
Right, baby, so we roll on the morning, so we roll the morning. Come in, man.
Easy to say. If it's meant to be, it'll be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. If it's meant to be.
Different type of song with different folks in the morning. Come.
Baby, just let it be. So won't you ride?
I think about you.
can't hide my feelings, get it? I won't stop till we start over and finish. Tonight it's all about my baby. I'm fiending for you, get me high. I can't stop, you feel me right. Close the door, bed or floor. I just want more. I can't get enough of you. What I got in store, it's all of yours. I just want more. I can't get enough of you. Close the door, bed or floor. I want more. I can't get enough of you. What I got in store, it's all of yours. I just want more. I can't get enough of you. When I think about us, I think about the way that we make love, the way that you
One put a bunks lock in from Shirley. One.
Cigarette, and I ain't no smoking chick, but you got me wanting it, so don't stop.
Hey, go say alive, everything active or still.
My adrenaline is pumping right, stomach muscles getting tight, skin so wet my fingers slide. Gonna take you to a place you ain't never been.
Say baby, what you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. I'm sipping wine in a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean, my pool warm. Just shake smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? I am playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from the heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms, I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, girl. I'ma leave the door open. Let you feel the way I feel, and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through.
I do that 3-4 times again, I testify for you. I thought I like you, that I do it all and I'm around, you scared to do. I'm not, long as you joking now in for me, I ain't got it. My bitch scheming, doing, hide your body, as long as you dreaming about me.
Hey people, let me say the call line and text line already claimed before now already this morning. So I chat room we are working, chat we are working. Come on.
I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose and miss the moment?
Well, you know what, today that's how we roll it today. All of them something here, them regular they got something. Come on.
I can't lose when I'm with you.
One nickel lucky to one.
Snooze and miss the moment. You the
people turn up your them loud, turn up your them loud.
Nobody like you do, you do.
I'm sorry if it's hard.
Done long before it all begun. Still can't give it up. Lead me on, but leave before the morning comes. Even though it's what we want, can't keep this up for long. But I just don't wanna leave you. Might just know it the reasons why.
One can mix it up lock in, I go.
Both gotta keep it honest. That's just a game we know. We both can play. For tonight I'm yours. So tonight
Must feel good to have a worldwide hit, huh, Vito? Welcome to the club.
We the best music.
She telling me this and telling me that. Yeah, she say once you take me with you, I never go back.
Link up.
I'll show you that where you from. No matter to me. She said, hola, come on, son. She said, konnichiwa. She said, pardon my French. I said, bonjour, my and I said, Napoli. Hola, matter where I go. You know I love them all. Hola, now.
Yes, people. SoundChat.
Telling me this and telling me that. You say once you take me with you, I never go back. Now I got a lesson that I won't.
Happy wants to put some pepper on step. Put some pepper on step. Come
to me. She said, hola, come on, star. She said, konnichiwa. She said, pardon my French. I said, bonjour, mara. Then she said, sapase. And I said, nabule. No matter where I go, you know I love them all. She said, hola, come on, star. She said,
it's 3 minutes past the hour of 10 o'clock. Let's go. Hey, 3 minutes past the hour of 10 o'clock. Roll it.
No matter where I go, you know I love them all. African American, for sure. Told her, baby, come and ride the rodeo. Every time I come around, man, I go for broke. She give me desktop till I overload. Now, baby, you gon' go where you're supposed to go. Cause I ain't got time for you every day. She said she got a man, keep it on the low. I said he don't speak English, he gon' say, hey. Telling me this and telling me that. You say once you take me with you, I never go back. Now I got a lesson that I wanna teach you. To show you that where you from, where you from, where you from.
You can do it all by yourself, baby girl. What's your name? Let me talk to you. Let me buy you a drink. I'm T-Pain. You know me. I'm big music, every boy. I know the club.
Hey, remember to get them urban style. Hold on.
With me, back to the crib. So
yeah, come now.
Let's get drunk, forget what we did. I'm buy you a drink. I'ma take you home with me. I got money in the bank. We in the bed like we in the bed like talk to me. I talk back. Let's talk money. I talk that. What juice bombs, Oakley shades. Shorty got class. OB. That's true.
Ooh, conscience.
I'm gonna be stuck into them mix now. Hold on.
For the girl them, talk.
Aye, liquor bust inna me head like a boom. Right now me a pre-arrest the wife and me a the group. Come make we rendezvous inna the bathroom and plan up how we move the party to the washroom. To get you home I might just spend all of my money. If you do me right I'll introduce you to my mommy. And tell her see me wifey and me home and me girl. When the liquor wear off it's back to normal. Yes, you can take that last drink baby. And tell your friends to leave cause you're coming home with me baby. You're coming home with me baby. You're doing all the things I like. I can see it in your eyes that you wanna come home with me baby. You're coming home with me baby. Can't wait for touch up girl, can't wait for touch up. Can't wait for touch up.
Last night I let the party get the best of me. Waking up in the morning, two laying next to me. Plus I heard an officer arresting me. Good weed and cold drinks, that's the motherfucking recipe. Nigga, and we roll deep, so deep. It's going down in this bitch. Concrete, we gon' party all night. No sleep, tell the owner them is all my guys. So tonight everything is on me. The drinks is on me. The bitches, the hotel, the weed is all free. Get high, me so high, the whole suite. You gon' need your own key. TGOD. Jumpin', no sleeping, live it up like it's the